Hey there, Assalamu alaikum. How's everyone doing? I wish you all a very happy 2021. Wish you all only glad tidings and a very healthy and a prosperous new year. For most of us, when 2020 happened, we were like, what just happened? And then it kind of came and it went. For most of us, it was really... But anyway, let's just hope that 2021 proves to be a better year for every one of us. Well, I haven't been posting for a while, and the reason for that is I wasn't really keeping well. Now, the moment something hits you in 2020, the first thing that runs in your mind is,
So where all did I visit recently? Where could I get this from? Was that cashier sick? Yeah, it did look like it. Should I get quarantined? Oh no, what about the kids? Could it really be COVID? Oh damn.
yeah, that's what we think. You know, I was down with all kinds of flu symptoms and kind of symptoms that were also common with COVID. And obviously we were scared, and I have family and kids. So I got myself tested to put all the doubts to rest, and by God's greatest grace, I tested negative. So putting all the doubts to rest, it wasn't COVID. So what exactly is the purpose of my video today? Well, in today's video, I want to share with you the remedies and hacks that really helped me in relieving the symptoms and kind of reducing my suffering to some extent. So be it anything, be it, God forbid, COVID, or any kind of viral infection, or the usual flu symptoms that you have, like cough, cold, runny nose, fever, all these kind of things. These remedies that I'm going to share with you are the short ways to relieve the stress and to provide as much soothing as possible, along with having your med. So without any further ado, let's just get started with the remedies that I did at home that helped to soothe my flu symptoms effectively. Sometimes if your symptoms are mild, you might even find these remedies enough to cure you altogether. So first things first, the thing that you're supposed to do when you're really dealing with a lot of stress, and if you're heavy-headed because of your sinuses or something, then please do inhalation of hot water steam. Yes, this is like the oldest hack that there is. I have been doing this for like forever. It definitely helps in reducing your recovery time. The steam does wonders. It clears your nasal passage. It helps in reducing your heavy-headedness. It really soothes your sore throat as well. So seriously, inhaling steam really does reduce your suffering to an extent where it really provides relief, and please try it out. The next thing I want to mention is have turmeric milk. Yes, this is like the age-old Indian hack where we put some turmeric in hot milk and some sprinkle of black pepper and drink it. Black pepper also is known to provide relief to sore throat and cough as well, and turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties which really help in soothing out any inflammation that there is inside your throat or anywhere else. So have turmeric milk. It's really good for your throat, and it's really nice and healing in a way, when you have these flu-like symptoms. So the next thing I want to mention is ginger. Ginger is like a miracle ingredient. When you have cough or when you have sore throat, just if you have the palate for it, then just take a small piece of ginger and chew it, and then you're done. But if obviously, I know you're like, what did she just say? If you think that having ginger is not your thing, then you can also grate it a little and squeeze the juice of it in a teaspoon and drink it with honey with a sprinkle of black pepper. It is like basically like a homemade cough syrup. Seriously. Sometimes I've given this to my son as well, and thankfully he's not cranky about it. He did have it, and sometimes he did even ask me to make it for him because he was feeling sore throatish, and that really helped. The ginger juice feels literally like cough syrup. It's really nothing. Adding honey to it makes it even better. So all you have to do is take a piece of ginger, grate it, and put it in a spoon, add some honey and add some black pepper in it, and just chew it and eat it the last thing at night, okay, when you go to sleep. And I'm telling you, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you notice is that there is no phlegm. It magically removes the phlegm. I don't know how and where, but it just goes. Your throat is clear. There is nothing to come out of it. You're absolutely doing cool, and there is no itchiness in the throat. It's like a home replacement for what you call the lozenges that you get, right? The Vicks and Strepsils and all. It really helps in doing the same thing. It reduces itchiness in the throat, and it makes you feel like zero phlegm. Try this out and you will bless me. So the next thing I did during these days is have as many concoctions as possible, because warmth gives relief to the sore throat anyway. I wasn't really having any soreness in my throat. My symptoms were mainly cough and fever. And for cough as well, having these hot concoctions are really good in providing relief. So these are basically teas, okay? You can make teas out of ginger, put some clove in it, and put some black peppercorns in it, and add honey and drink it. If you fancy, you can add a tea bag and then have your tea like that, right? So having these hot concoctions also provided the much needed relief that I needed through these days, and it really kind of did make me feel so much better. Thank God for concoctions. So the last thing I want to say is, again, a very conventional, traditional, age-old, hack that we do when we have sore throat or cold, and that is gargle with hot salty water. Now it's simple. All you have to do is take hot water in a glass, add some salt in it, and then gargle. Salt, kind of soothes your throat and also kind of helps in combating the infection. And hot water, of course. Hot, hot, hot. Everything that is hot will provide relief and soothe your throat. It will also help in calming your cough a little, and by all means you're going to be having your meds, but these things will only make the suffering or the going more easy, okay? So yeah, I mean, these are the traditional and conventional methods that we have been doing for ages, but we don't really do all these things like coupled together. So this time I did everything together and really did it vigorously and religiously, and I realized how helpful it was in reducing the time that it took for me to recover. I was almost done for like 2 weeks, 16 to 17 days, and it wasn't that good, I must say. But so please try these hacks out. Most of us Desi people really love doing these things, and but we really don't think about doing all these things coupled together, and it really does provide a lot of relief, okay? So yeah, along with these things, I was also blessed enough to have access to Ajwa dates over here. Ajwa dates are known to have certain properties that help in preventing certain illnesses. I was also happy to have access to Zamzam water, and even this has the same properties. It helps in reducing illnesses, and these things were there that I did along with my antibiotics and my antihistamines and paracetamol. These things really helped me a lot, and definitely I will swear by these methods. Okay, so that being said, I think I'm done. I really hope and wish all of you stay safe throughout this new year and ahead. And yeah, until we meet again, I hope you stay safe. Bye-bye.